Alright, let's do a test, audio test. Testing, test. The internet is amazing. Oh, come on. What are you chugging? It's Firefox. Firefox is dying. What are you chugging? Okay, it looks nice. Alright, so now just let me move this a little bit. Okay, I think we're ready to start here. Alright, so welcome back to the devlog, where we try to code a game from scratch. Scratch-ish. By scratching some itches. Okay, so where were we last time? Last time, this is what we have so far of the game. Still very bare bones, but we have some things. We can add stuff and insert them, clear the pot, and we have also a text-based system. I need to turn off the C out here. Other than that, though, we have a problem with we still can't drag and drop things. I mean, it detects the right one, but it does not. You cannot. It doesn't render it. So here, as you see, it's detecting the right. I remember. Okay, I think the first number here. Let me find where's the C out statement of this one. Oh, there it is. So the first thing I see out here is the dragged rectangle I. So the I, the index of the dragged rectangle, and the next one is the drag slot I. So I don't think the second one is working. Like this find slot by rect is not working. Let me check again. Yeah, okay. Well, okay, so we need to find slot by I. Is there a way to clear the last line? Let me see, that might be a bit cleaner to work with. Alright, let's try this one. I don't think I need to have an end line here. Let's see. How are we doing CPU wise? Good-ish. Again, what's chugging? Something's breaking. Okay, never mind. Oh! If it's uninitialized. It's crashing when it's not uninitialized. There's nothing there. Second one. Okay, render drag should have a check. It should be game. Oh. This one should fix it. Yeah, it doesn't break when I try. Why is there 3 here? Is my question. I guess don't render anything. Where was there 3? Why are you in Vin? Why is everything breaking? For some reason this has 3 and 1. Why does it have 3 and 2 in it? I mean, it does overwrite them, right? No, it's -1. Okay. Something is broken. Okay. So intersect rect, slot rect. If G key is mouse left. Slot by rect. 4 int I equals 0. I is more than game. All slots now. I equals if rect I. Where is rect I? Oh, the one I feed it. If the direct I is the same number I'm initializing them. I'm saving the rectangle, right? Okay. Add direct UI mixer trace small track. Okay, just different thing to here. Okay, add direct, save that rectangle. Index GUI slot rect. The slot rect of the current slot rect is the index. All slot rect is the index. Okay, all slots. Oh wait. Mixer dot slot I, mixer dot slot I. Mixer pot slot I, mixer pot slot I. I think this was the problem. Copy pasting is extremely dangerous in code. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, now let's get back to rendering. Render, drag. Okay. I'm gonna do a second check. If g.game. I think all slots of drag slot I dot of this guy dot amount is larger than 0. All slot is a pointer. Oh yeah, it did it. Okay, so if it's larger than 0, then do this. Otherwise, just don't render it. What am I building? Wait, didn't turn it on yet. Okay. So this should mean that if they're empty, it shouldn't run, even if it recognizes the right one. So here it's 0. It's not rendering, not rendering, not rendering, not rendering. If I add 1, it should render, man. Oh wait, there's something there. There's something there. The Y is correct, the X is not. Wait, well, but give it a second. It should work. I think it's way too transparent. Maybe I should make it like 200. 200. Okay, so the X is the mouse X, the Y is the key.mouse Y. Wait a second. Now, how do I even store the mouse X and mouse Y? Do I even do it correctly? There it is. STL get mouse state mouse X and mouse Y. They're the same ones. Oh, the height. Okay. Copying and pasting. Always triple check. Good lord. So far, 2 or 3 problems just today. Well, nothing is even appearing anymore. Do I even see anything? I don't see anything. Okay, so did it compile? Temprac.x equals x, temprac.y equals y, width equals x, drag.width, y equals y. Okay. Render text to word. What's the deal? Maybe it didn't compile, I don't know. I would have noticed. Oh, it's behind it. Oh, it should be at the top. It should be at the very front. Right. So let me put this render drag at the very end of things. Nice. Now I want to keep an eye on the performance while I do this. So show me this task by name. Here we do. We're using 14%. This is not optimal. Also, I currently can't drag and drop from distance. Oh, it's not even detecting it. But it's empty. My dude, it is empty. Performance is going to be an issue. I'll optimize this later, but just make sure it works first. Let's make sure it works. Well, okay, so y first here. What happens when I click insert? Oh, that's the problem. That amount. Make it the same amount, make it the same type, and make it the same name. But don't change its rect. Should fix it. Two and three. So click insert 0, 1, 2, and 3. Insert 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Nice, 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 nice. It's getting better and better. It's getting better and better. Okay, so now let's make it print this a little bit better than before. Where's the render? Okay, so I don't think I need these. And cable is short. Keep it very close. Okay, so okay. I also want to know the amount. Render text word, I don't like it. It should be, there should also be a version that renders the actual God, there's so many render functions here. Yeah, this one keeps a hard pointer text. Okay, maybe I could just take render text. Wait a second. Huh? Will it work? What does it need now? Font stuff, font, color, I think it's the same ones. Does it work? Yeah. Yeah. Just take me to it. Alright, I should tell which one first. Text. What's the difference between these two? Text font, color size. No, this one takes a text size. Oh. Okay, there must be one for strings. There must be one for strings. What is that? This one is accepted. I don't need this one. And I don't need to turn it into a word. This is one thing. That's behind us. This one. And let's see here. Seems to be working. Okay. Wait, do we have a slightly better performance out of it? Would be interesting to know. Oh, it is better. It's way better. Wow. It's almost optimal. It's almost the same as the... Okay, so... There's another thing I want to do is to also add the... I don't save the pen, why do I? Well, it's easier than to just do this. Okay. See this film by appending additional characters. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Alright, so I don't want to declare a string every time. That's the thing. I might have to though. Well, let's do it. Can you find a number? This is not easy. Not easy. It's not good. I don't know. Yeah, but there's way too much more work on it, right? Because I'm doing it every pass. Okay, but this shouldn't be a problem if I don't do it every pass. If I do it occasionally, only when the number changes, which means I have to store intermediary values and. Yeah, I think that would work. No, I don't have to store intermediate value, and as long as I'm dragging something, you keep doing it. That's it. Mm-hmm. So what things are a problem? These are a problem. I have a temp string, which I only need to update once. So I need to store this temp string somewhere else. Temp rect, all of them. The rectangle, the color. Let's make a struct. Give me these. We'll deal with them later. So let's go to structs. Drag stuff and put into them a color. And color text. STL temp rect, okay. And you don't append anything. Okay, so we have these things. Right? Right. Okay. Now let's go back here. Now, oh, I need to put this in the GUI, I think. Which means I have to put the drag stuff before GUI, or bring GUI back to the front, which makes the most sense since I'm probably gonna have a lot of stuff added. Okay. Okay. So another thing is, here, let me take GUI dot drag dot string. Oh yeah, I can put the drag slot high. Okay. I'll only update this, and I will use the drag string, right? Okay. So now we have the color set from here. Draw rect. This one will take color text. No need to declare a color. To declare a temporary one. All declared here. Okay. And now, only to update this when it's new. Anything else? I think what I need to go is dragging and dragging first. No, first pass only. And this one equals 0. Okay. So, if mouse is left, then do true. Otherwise here. Well, the first pass then should be only done once. I don't even need this. Now, render drag. If it's a first pass, then do this. Let's see. God, I should be testing more often before I just run things. Okay, things aren't crashing. What are we doing performance-wise? 8, 7, 9, 10, what? 9. Okay, there's no spikes. Let's see. Good. 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 I'm only appending these once, which makes it so much less expensive. Million, trillion times less expensive. So it can be a bit, like, it can have a lot of steps. No problem, since you're only doing it once. At the beginning was drag. Good. Now let's make it look a little bit better. How do I render GUI? Oh, how do I render the slots? Okay, 16 and plus 5 should work. But also, I want it to be mouse X minus half of this, and Y is the Y minus half of this. What? Let's run this. Oh, plus, yeah. Is DX correct? Or I just spoke crazy? Nah. Oh. Ha. Minus then. Oh. Okay, so there you go. Okay, now we have a drag system. Now let's make the drop system. Oh my god, who would have thought that dragging and dropping is so hard to do? Okay, so where's the plan? Show me the plan. Show me the plan. Gosh dang it. Gosh darn it. Oh, that's another problem. It's it's endless. So I have a problem here. Is that if I click and drag over something and I release, it clicks it. So here, I don't know if this same thing works in this case. Like if I click and drag over this one and release it, no, it has to click and release on the same one. Okay. Guess I have to do that as well. So either there's an entity that I'm gonna be clicking. God, just too much. Okay. First pass, need to do the button. Update button, if it's highlighted, if it's... Do I have a button ID? Because the logical way for me to solve this would be as follows. I store button IDs when I initialize them. And whenever I highlight the button, it stores which button is highlighted, which ID. And when I click, if the highlighted ID and the clicked ID match, then click it. Not that much work. 15 minutes to be able to do it. Alright, let's see. Where do I initialize the buttons? Come on, sucky. Let's do this. Where is the buttons? Where's the buttons? Add buttons. Init buttons. There it is. I have index. Okay, so I need to go to GUI here and do int all Give it here 1,000 buttons. All buttons I equals 0. And there's that. So yeah, 100 is enough. Why do we have so many buttons? Why would we have so many buttons? 100 buttons? Would the game have really 100 buttons? I don't know. Okay. So in the next buttons, I will save the index. GUI dot. Oh, please tell me I have GUI inside. No, I don't. I don't. GUI past as a pointer. Now I have to go to all of these. Wait. I think I need this one. Yeah, so back. So when I edit a button, I want to go to GUI dot all buttons I of GUI dot all buttons num equals index, and then GUI dot all buttons num, increment that by 1. Copy this, put it into all of the versions. Okay, now I have at least an index of buttons. Now let's go and add them after I have an index. What was the idea to check when I update button to check for highlights? So I need a highlight button I and a click button I. Alright, I need to make them struct buttons stuff. And then move all of these into button stuff, and then instead give me a button stuff buttons. Now let's see the world burn over that. Okay, so we have buttons dot okay, so we have GUI buttons highlighted button I clicked button I. Now I need to go to struct of buttons. Okay, so now we go to init button. Button. So now I'm saving the button number within that. Now, if I am here, update button. Does this case even apply? 1, 2, 4, 5. If you want to pause here. Go, okay. Okay, so does it break if I take this one away? One of them is redundant, I'm sure. I'm not sure which. I don't know if both of them are necessary. If the button is highlighted and mouse left, then it will. so first of all, let's start with highlighted. If the button is highlighted, then GUI dot buttons dot highlighted button I equals B dot no this button dot I. If it's clicked, then clicked okay. I need to reset these. I also then need to go to bool none is highlighted. Sure. If a button is highlighted, then none is highlighted equals false. Now, if it's okay, I need to turn this into a better statement. If the button is highlighted and mouse is up, then you want you to check if UI dot buttons dot if the highlighted button wait, do we have the same problem? We have the same problem if one of them is highlighted and oh no. That's not the problem. The problem is the mouse has to be clicked over the button and then released. It's much easier than I thought. Okay, so back to the drawing board. So in order to do that, whenever I'm highlighted a button, if the button is highlighted, the button is highlighted and then you click a button. So there's a hierarchy. There's a chronological problem here. So if the button is highlighted already, oh wait a second. If the button is highlighted, no, wait a second. If the button, so I am already clicked. So I'm clicked and I'm dragging over there. So I'm clicked and I drag over there. So the mouse key, mouse left is on, is clicked. And then I release. So I need to register the event. Wait. How do you check for event clicked?